Okay, this is my first attempt on using a food safe, they call this casting resin, is what they call it. So I went ahead, I went to Hobby Lobby, and I found this amazing clear cast stuff. And since it's just a practice test, just see how to do this. Um, First horn I did was pretty cool. I mean, it went in. I mixed it. I mixed the two parts evenly. I stirred it up until it was smooth. Um, I poured it in. First mistake I did is I made way too much. A little of this stuff goes a really long way. I mean, a really long way. Where I was only going to do one horn, I ended up having to do all three horns. So, and I still had like a half to 2/3 left of resin, which is now a big gigantic brick. So, um, this was practice. Never done it before, so I expected a little bit of an issue with this. Here's a good example of what this stuff looks like when you pull it out. It's an icicle. That's just how it throws like that. So anyway, so now I got three horns that are coated on the inside. This gets very, very hot. I don't mean hot to the touch. I mean where it's like you can't hold it, but it got really warm really fast. And to me, it seemed like that's when it started to thicken up the chemical reaction. So be very careful if anybody's doing this. That only mix what you need. A little goes a long way. You can make more and add to it. And when it gets hot, just be very careful. Do not rub it in your eyes. Make sure your hands are clean. But so far, it did a pretty decent job. This horn here, which is the original horn, I went ahead and I coated it. It's kind of hard to see, but it coated. This was a rough inside of the horn too. I had little niblets and hairs that I tried sanding out that just wouldn't come out. They just got worse. But it coated everything in here. And as you can tell, you can see by the flash, there's a lot of little dead ends and stuff. But this was the practice test anyway. I went on to my wife's horn. Hers was much glassier, but the inside of hers was way smoother. It was way more prepared, way more, just smoothed out and sanded and taken care of. She's got a very nice horn too. Look at that. It's a very beautiful horn. So this is going to look really nice when it's carved and done. Very nice stuff here. But hers was way smoother. Now my son's horn, a little longer. He wants to do a St. Francis of Assisi. So we did this whole wolf. There's a famous story of St. Francis and the wolf. So this is what we're doing here. He wants me to put the prayer on there. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Now the whole prayer is way longer than that, but this is about all we're going to be able to do on here. But his was able to get coated really well, with the exception of a couple little hairs here and there, so you got to make sure the surface is clean. But his is really pretty. His is very transparent looking, very, just very nice, very smooth. But you can tell at the very bottom down there, I don't know if I can get the light in there, you can see where it built up on the bottom, with little shiny dots down there. So it looked like it was a successful run. Instead of doing one, I ended up doing three. Good advice I got from some videos is to get a tub. You stick them in there so they can cure for 24 to 48 hours. That way they stand up. The resin will run down into the horn and at that tip where you really can't see what's down there. And that way it's all taken care of. So that's what I got. That's volume 2 of this, and I will see you next time. See where we go from there. Thank you for watching. Bye.